Deep breaths.
Oh, I'm taking a poof.
A pee?
Excuse me? Craig just joined.
You
will
what?
stay.
No, alright. You're deaf. Deaf. I can't.
I'm dead.
Oh.
F.
Me. Warm your voice.
Oh, no.
Alright, I'm ready. This is not going in, by the way.
Yes, it is.
No, I just said I'm dead.
Yeah, your point is.
Okay, fine. Alright.
Okay. So Curtis,
Yeah.
do an American accent.
Oh, for God's sake. A southern one or
Southern,
basic-
please. Southern, please.
Oh, I can't do so. Oh, fine. Oh well, I need to like prepare myself. See, this is a big moment.
You had time.
My mama told me that business around here.
I mean,
That's the best I got.
it's
I cannot do accents.
My mama told me.
I
Honestly,
can't wait to listen to that back.
it's still better than Benedict Cumberbatch in 12 Years a
Well,
Slave.
Okay, that's good. So, you put me on the
Penguins.
spot right there, Winter. I'm going to put you on the spot. Do a British accent.
I'm gonna
Penguin.
leave.
Nope.
Do it.
Do
Give
it.
me a sentence to say. Because I don't.
Say,
I don't know
you're
what
going to
to
go
say.
to the bathroom. That's
You're gonna go to the bathroom?
What the fuck was that?
To the
I
bathroom.
don't know.
I'm going to
Make
go
your
to the
accents.
bathroom.
Going to go to the bathroom.
Mother, I want to go to
If
have a
I put-
poo at Paul's.
I don't know which things to stress and not stress. Excuse me? What did I just hear?
I want to do a poo at Paul's.
Who's Paul? Who's Paul?
British
Anyway, moving on.
Welcome back to the podcast. everyone.
Welcome
The reference.
to the podcast,
Oh yeah.
guys.
Hit the music. Welcome back, everyone, to the Lost Legacy
welcome
podcast.
back, everyone.
Hey, gamers.
Today, we've got Curtis. What was that? I didn't even hear anything. It was just breathing at me.
Something.
Wait, did you actually not hear it?
No.
What was that noise?
Oh, no.
It was like you swallowed or something. Weird.
Well, that's me.
All you heard was like, "Cleo."
I was like grumbling. I don't know the word. Growl? No.
I don't
Yeah.
think most of it
Sensitivity
came
is
through,
low.
except for like the very.
I
end.
was just. I was dying. Okay.
I see.
We've got Winter. We've got me. I'm fucking done. Oh,
We've
Don't
already
swear word
started.
on my.
Oh, I'm
good
actually-
podcast.
I'm crying. I've got tears in my eyes.
You sure that's not the vape juice?
Oh my god.
So a little story before we start. C tried changing the I don't know what it's called, the liquid inside of his vape, and
Yeah.
accidentally got some of it in his eye last night.
Not
Oh my
just
God.
like on its own. Like I must have filled it a little bit too much, and like I'd pressed the button away from my face, and it like spat like
Oh.
like a smoke bullet kind of thing. I was like, wow, what the fuck was that? And then like an idiot, I looked down the barrel of the weapon and pressed the button. And it went
Me and the
straight
boys
to
when
my
we weaponized
fucking
the
eye.
vape.
I held my head under the tap for about 5 minutes, just like
Oh,
it
no.
burns, but it's fine. I'm
I'm
not blind.
dying.
What was the
I'm
scent?
not dead yet.
Yeah,
Uh,
what
it,
was it? What?
it smells like medicine, but like the
Oh.
nice kind of medicine you get as like a kid,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the kid one.
like
Yeah.
I like
Calpol.
those
Cowpole.
smells.
Cowpole.
Yeah,
Well,
Calpol.
Did you
winter
say
probably. I don't know
cow
if
pole?
Do you know what
Oh,
cowpole is?
Calpol.
Did you not have
I-
cowpole in
I don't know what you're
America?
saying. Please spell it out.
Calpol, I think.
Calpol.
Cowpole?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it.
It was
It's
like
it's
basically.
like crack cocaine for kids.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's the stuff.
Like
Yeah.
some kids, like especially northern ones, like myself and Curtis, like when you get
Yep.
ill as a kid, you're like, "Fuck yeah!"
Give
My
me
mum's
the
gonna get me some
Calpol.
Calpol, fucking with that weird like
It
Darth
tastes.
Maul saber spoon that's on both
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It actually tastes like I would if that was like a food. All right, I would eat the food like
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Oh
It
my
tastes.
Like if
God.
I could have that in like a beverage,
Yeah.
I'd be like, "This is like."
This
I was
is.
about to say lit then, and then I was actually gonna go downstairs and kill myself.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Anyway.
that's what
It's a
happened to me
great
before
story.
this podcast.
Yeah.
So
And that's moral of the story. Don't vape, kids, or else you'll get the juice in your eyes.
also
Yeah.
don't look down the barrel of a weapon and then pull the trigger.
That's a notable one too.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of stupid doing that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Let's look down the hole. Yep,
What a
just press it.
classic.
Don't judge me, okay? I had a stupid
Honestly.
moment. I was tired.
Stupid
Okay.
moment.
Yeah,
I had a big dumb
We all-
moment.
we all have those. Don't worry.
So we're doing a podcast. Oh my god. Oh.
Kinda.
The podcast before Christmas Eve.
Yeah, even though I have a feeling this is probably going to come out after Christmas, but time for what date is it today? Is it the 20
It's the
Third,
eve of Christmas Eve.
It's the Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve
One
Eve?
day we can
Eve.
It's Christmas Eve Eve.
Eve.
Are you excited for Christmas? Excited to see
Oh
Santa?
gosh.
Santa.
No. The point is that you don't see Santa.
Oh, I'll
Well, yeah.
find him.
I mean, some
Oh my
people do
God.
though.
You can either
I'll vape him.
you can either visit him in his throne world at a mall, or he'll give you presents when you're not looking.
Santa's throne world.
Imagine they did that in like Destiny 2 for Christmas on
Oh my
Christmas Day.
God.
Oh my
They
God.
sent you to fucking
Oh my
throne
God.
world, and it's just Santa just sat on his throne.
You go to the Queen's court on Christmas
Oh.
Day, and it's just Santa.
Ho
You can
ho
go
ho,
on his
Guardian.
Oh my God.
Take a selfie emote. Taking a
Is
selfie.
Callus Santa?
Kinda.
Find out next time.
I mean, he kind of is.
When next raid is going to come out, it's going to be Callus as Santa.
I hope so.
So there's gonna be 5 Callus raids.
Yeah, deal with it.
Yes.
I love it.
So yeah, it's coming up to Christmas. Yeah, and as we discussed last time, I fucking hate Christmas.
Whoa.
I've got an update.
Oh,
You don't hate
on
Christmas
the-
anymore?
Well, the light show from across the way that's in my cul-de-sac.
Oh yeah.
I think they've gone. I think they've left their house. It's not on.
Why would you leave? Like,
I don't
why
know.
would you set up all the lights to then not be here for Christmas?
I don't know.
10,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
There's no Christmas lights. But yeah, it's not on. It's like,
Well, that's good for you.
I don't know.
That's very
Yeah,
weird.
it's nice. I'm not being like ricochet blinded. So I'm rather pleased with that. Just
See?
thought I'd give you an update.
Christmas miracle.
Oh my God. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, he was born. Lord and
I was
Savior.
born.
No, Jesus.
Oh.
It's Jesus. Christmas is Jesus' birthday. Did you learn anything in school?
No, really?
I didn't go to a Christian school.
So
It's kind
I
of-
went to a
Well,
Catholic
I didn't.
primary school.
I mean, I didn't go to a Christian school either. So, but we still learned about them in like lessons and stuff. So,
I don't know. Sounds like a Christian school to me.
well, Did you just assume my school?
I
You
did.
just assume my religion. That's me in the spot.
Assume in my.
Right.
Oh wait, no. Copyright. Copyright.
Copyright. Can't take it. Nope.
10 seconds and we're done. It's all over.
YouTube, please. YouTube,
We don't
please
make any money off this anyway, but yeah.
That was like 2.5 seconds, and it was broken up into 2 parts.
True.
Don't worry.
At the end of the podcast, we'll finish that line.
Yeah.
Fine.
We'll finish the chorus.
Throughout the podcast, if you assemble them in a timeline correctly, you can find all 10 seconds of copyrighted music.
And then
we
Saint
don't.
14 will give you a Christmas present.
Oh, Saint 14.
Saint 14
Okay,
makes
so-
a better Santa.
Oh, he is though. He's like Santa, but he gives like
It's a Russian
gives
Santa. He gives
punches.
out vodka.
Titan punches.
Just punches you in the face. Merry
Must
Christmas.
punch all the fallen before they eat children.
Oh my god.
So, do you remember how before when we were in a call on Discord
No, I
And-
don't remember.
and I said that I couldn't actually play Destiny and like find the new stuff because we were in a call. So if there was anything like a cutscene, I wouldn't be able to hear it or anything. Yeah, I still like I haven't seen Saint 14 in the tower.
Oh.
I haven't seen him yet. Okay, but I have a reason.
Mm.
I've been doing nothing.
My reason is I'm lazy.
He could have even been really vague and just said, "Oh, I've just been busy." But
No,
he was honest. He was a good boy. He's not getting cold for Christmas.
Technically, yeah. I was doing. I watched a lot of shows. I watched you. I watched the end of the.
Oh my
fucking-
god.
And I watched The Witcher.
I've yet to watch The Witcher, but it does look rather interesting.
I think it's good, and I keep saying in the Discord that the only annoying thing about it is that it's 8 episodes and not like 10.
You have said
I
that
need
multiple
more.
times.
Yes, you have.
More content. You know what else needs
Mm.
more content? The Mandalorian.
Oh yes, please.
Oh
I think the final episode is this Friday, isn't it?
no! Don't say final. No,
I think
want
it's the
more.
final. I don't know if that's true.
I want more.
So
It's so
far.
good.
So good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
I've not watched it yet. I'm gonna wait till it all comes out and then watch it all at once.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's going to be a busy day for you.
Oh, it's gonna be a great
I
day
mean,
too.
I just mentioned all the shows that I've been watching, so
All right, it's not going to be so much of a busy day for you, you fiend.
It's gonna be an average day.
You're an average day. So we asked for your questions, and you sent more than one question. Very proud of you. Thank you very much. Give everyone a
Surprisingly.
round of applause, everyone. Very good. That was the weakest, the weakest round of applause. You know what? I'm gonna find an edit like copyright free like round of applause and I'm gonna paste that in over that. And I'm
Go
leaving
for it.
this line in, so you know that it was completely afterthought.
Love to hear it.
So we've got your questions here. We've got quite a lot of them to end out the year. Some meaty questions in here. First one is from Nighthawk, who asks, "What is your favourite movie, or if you're British, film?"
Oh,
Hmm.
film.
Who would like to go first?
Not me.
Not me.
I'll go first. My favourite film is not one but 3 films. It's Lord of the Rings trilogy. If I had to pick one, it would be Return of the King. It's immense. I love it. It's one of the
Yeah.
few films that makes me cry, and I'm not like sad about it because it's boss. I love it very much.
But you are sad because you're crying.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Or we'll be here for hours, and I'll just be rambling about like Lord of the Rings stuff. I don't think anyone wants to hear
You see, I'll go next, and all I have to say is same.
that.
Well then.
Yeah, I work at a movie theater. I see tons of movies. I love horror movies a lot, but none of them like specific movies. Just
Uh,
in general, I like seeing a lot of horror movies.
Mm.
But yeah, if I had to choose a favorite like movie thingy, I'd say Lord of the Rings.
Well,
Yes.
I don't know if I can really pin
okay.
one down in particular. Return of the King is god tier, but like
Oh yeah,
so are other parts of the other two movies, so it's hard to choose.
very true.
I can't say a favorite movie because there's
But
too
Curtis,
many.
that's the question.
Yeah, but you said a series. So shuck off.
Oh,
Um,
you.
uh, I mean the Lord of the Rings like trilogy is really good.
Nope, that's taken. You can't use that.
No, I'm
Why?
gonna say multiple. Uh, Star Wars, of course. This. Which one do I like better?
Ooh.
Hmm.
There's a lot of good ones.
Oh, I don't know which one I can't say. See, I can't. See, this is why I don't like answering this question because there's so many damn movies out there. Like the Harry Potter series, if you watch them all in a row,
Mm.
they're so good.
That's a classic
If you
series.
just binge watch them,
There's a lot of good stuff to
so
watch.
good. I can't choose one. There's too many.
I agree with
So
that.
yeah, so Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and like Harry Potter.
Ugh.
Those series are all great. That's my answer.
Fair.
Nice.
This is fair.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna spin it because you brought it up. Star Wars. What's your favorite Star Wars film?
Ooh,
Because
ooh,
mine is Revenge of the Sith. Controversial,
ooh.
but yes, my favorite is a prequel.
It's so good.
But it's amazing. I love
It's
it.
a great movie.
Mhm.
It's just, I feel like most of it is people lump in that one with the rest of the prequels that like, oh, prequels are trash kind of thing. But it's really just so good.
It is.
They
So
aren't
good.
trash though. So I
Well, no,
mean,
I like the
There's a lot
prequels.
of parts that are terrible about them, but it's a lot of it is due to the time they were made. Like
yeah,
almost all the
Yeah.
CGI is trash in the prequels.
I mean, I'll give it to them. The battle
Almost.
droids,
Some of
even
them are good.
in
The
episode
droids are
one,
good.
they looked immaculate. I love them. The best.
Yeah, but there's like I'm not sure if it's like yeah, the explosion at I think the start of episode 2 where like a ship explodes just
Yeah.
looks
yeah,
like it looks like that stock footage stuff you'd put in like an MLG like montage. It looks so bad.
Yeah, that's not great.
Oh,
But
oh,
I think Revenge was like knocked out of the park. I think even with the CGI and stuff, like the
Mm.
that was
spoilers
fantastic.
when Obi-Wan and Anakin
Oh
have a
my
fight
god.
on Mustafar, like that looks amazing.
yeah. I'm gonna agree with C. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite.
Well, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Rogue One.
Oh, it's a good
I
one.
absolutely loved that movie. It had
Hmm.
it had a lot of good fan service stuff. The very ending was just pure fun, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
And I loved like all the characters, and it was really sad to know that none of them existed after this movie. So they had
Oh
to do
yeah, they
something
did.
with it, and it just made me sad because they're all
Yeah,
amazing.
I don't know.
Oh, it was such a
Really
good
weird one.
movie.
I'm
Yeah,
very much a fan of Rogue One.
It's the high
The end,
quality Star Wars content I came here to see.
it was great.
the end of Rogue One with Vader in the hallway, like
Oh
some
my
people will be
god!
like, "That's just pure fan service." I
But it was
say that was
good.
completely necessary. We
It
needed
was
to see
so good.
Vader be an absolute like horrifying villain, and that was just perfect. Love it.
Yeah,
It was
it was
fantastic.
really good. It
But you know
was
what's not my
great.
favorite one is The Last Jedi. It's rubbish. Yeah, I said it.
I haven't seen it
I like the
myself.
sand that turns red. That's it.
It's not- Winter,
I like
I'll have you find it's not actually sand, it's
Mm.
salt.
I like the colours of the
Well,
lightsabers.
first of all, got me. Second of all, I like the little Arctic foxes too.
What you call me?
You heard me, coward.
Honestly, I haven't watched it, so I don't know what you talk about.
I'm pointing out the like very minuscule good things about the movie.
Oh yeah, we should probably have said, like, might be spoilers. I don't know how far into the movie.
The Last Jedi. Not quite like a
Last
few
Jedi
years
was
ago.
the last one.
Yeah,
The
but
Rise of Skywalker is the new one.
people might have
If
been
you've
waiting.
not watched Last Jedi
Yeah,
yet, then you deserve what's coming to you.
yeah. I just wanted to be kind. Okay.
Well, I didn't
Although
spoil
I
anything.
agree.
I said there are cute foxes and there's sand.
No, I didn't say. I was
Sand?
saying if you're going to go into more detail, I'm just gonna say spoilers.
Good
If
point.
if we're gonna get into more detail about The Last Jedi, then we're gonna be here for an hour, and I will not shut up.
Look, the only detail I want to give is that movie's details were all bad.
Agreed. Terrible. Yeah, I said it. Come at me, Ryan Johnson. What are you gonna do?
I hated Knives Out, by the way. Bam! It
Oh,
sucked.
oh!
The acting was good.
Movies are terrible.
Hey, actors in the movie, great job. Directing, bad.
Mark Hamill, I'm so sorry. I
I
love
heard
you,
it
Mark
was
Hamill.
good.
Oh, Mark Hamill's good.
You heard wrong.
I don't know who the hell you heard it from then. Did you hear
Well,
it from
Whatever.
Ryan Johnson himself?
Did he come to your house and tell you to watch The Last Jedi?
What sort of propaganda is this?
Oh wait, no. I didn't mean The Last Jedi. I meant Knives. What's it called? The
Oh,
Knives.
Knives Out?
Knives
The
Out.
knives
I
one.
was. I was receiving. I was receiving my Aero milkshake. All right, so
Oh, good point. Good point.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like
Aero
lost a
or
little bit.
Oreo. It's very important.
Aero. I had Oreo yesterday.
Oh, Aero. Is it the mint one?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
halfway sugared it.
Sorry. It's delicious.
Oh, I apologize about me coughing. By the way, that's going to be prominent during us
Yeah.
recording today. I am
Rest
thinking
in
I'm putting down
pieces.
with something, but I don't feel ill. I just have a cough.
Interesting.
I think I'm
Fuck
dying.
off.
Oh my
All right,
god.
all right, all right.
Oh my
All right.
god.
There's
Toxic.
no need for profanity, okay?
Yeah, I mean, if you just watch it and like you don't think about it at all in depth, you're like, oh, good movie, Knives Out, yes, very quality film indeed. And then you think about what it's doing, that it's making like a social commentary, but it's coming from a white guy, and it's terribly made, and it's awful. There's so many details about it; they're just wrong, and it's.
The social commentary in a film from Ryan Johnson. My God.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Well, I've not watched it, and I don't plan on watching
Same.
it.
I don't recommend you would watch it.
No.
Oh, I was gonna
Boycott
say.
Ryan Johnson.
I was gonna say when Winter brought up horror films,
I love horror films.
You love watching them. Like I like watching a good one, and there's not enough good ones that exist in the world. Okay, every single one that I've watched on Netflix, okay, is like the worst movie every time.
I
It gets
don't
worse.
watch any of the Netflix ones.
I don't have Netflix, so I don't know.
It's it's just like we watched. Well, I say we, me and a friend watched Insidious, the last key or something like that. Something about a key. I think
Oh,
it's 4.
gosh.
Insidious 4.
It's a sequel of a sequel of a sequel.
Yeah, that was so bad. Like so bad.
Oh
So
no!
bad.
I don't
It was
watch.
so good.
I'm not too big of a fan of those ones. They're fun to watch, but like at the end, it's like, that wasn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, have you seen Ready or Not? That was one that came out this year, like in the middle of the year.
No, I haven't
have
seen
not.
it. I have seen
Very,
trailers of it.
very high quality. It's not what I expected from it, but wow, it's good. Us was amazing. If you had seen that one.
I don't watch.
Is that the one that's
horror films.
Dun 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 dun.
Is those the one that's like what's it called? The one with the Childish Gambino theme song, Redbone. What's the movie? Get Out.
Get Out was made by the same director as
Us.
Us.
Us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The guy
Jordan
who plays.
Peele.
Yeah, Peele. I was going to say
He's making some very, very good movies.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Midsommar was very good too. It was very messed up and weird, but it was fantastic.
No, I don't. I don't watch. I was about to say I don't watch many horror films. I don't watch any horror films unless, like, Shannon watches horror films. She's like a big horror film fan.
Ooh.
So, like, she'll get me to watch stuff, and I'll be like, "Do I have to?" And she's like, "Yes, you do." And so I do.
You do.
So the only times I've watched horror films was with her. I don't even remember what they were called. There was one where there's like a couple that go on holiday and they like stumble on a. I don't know if they get like. I don't know. It's like there's like she's like impregnated with the Antichrist or something. Twist at the
Is this
end.
Rosemary's Baby from 1970s?
I don't think it was that old.
I don't even know it's the 70s actually, but Rosemary's Baby was good.
Drag me
That
to
sounds.
hell.
I mean, there's
Weird film.
that.
There's so many
premise
movies.
right there. There are so many movies that have done it.
Yeah.
That's the issue. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you which one.
It's one of them. They go on a holiday. There's like a satanic ritual thing. They come back
Okay.
from holiday. She's impregnated with the Antichrist. People start coming out of the fucking trees trying to like capture them or something, and then it
Oh my
ends.
god.
Lots of blood. But other than that, I don't know what they were called. It could have been more than one film, and I've just mashed them all into one film. in my
I mean,
head.
honestly, maybe.
And it just, you know, I'm not a massive horror fan. Not that I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of horror films. It's just I don't watch them. Don't judge me.
You do you, boo boo.
No.
Please. I'm not strong enough. I don't even remember what the topic was. I gotta look at the list again.
It was what's your favorite film?
Okay, what's favorite film? Yeah, I mean that's pretty accurately encompassed how I feel about films recently.
Yeah.
We have another question.
But
Oh, go
I don't think we do.
It's time to end the podcast. Thank you all for listening in.
Don't I have a surprise for you then, Winter?
Oh, what is it?
Haley's asked, how did we all meet?
I love this question.
Me, you, and Serial.
Hello.
Yeah. Me, okay. Well, should I tell it, Steve, or should you? I think you should tell it, because I was already here.
I should tell it.
I'll say,
okay.
I'll tell it up to me being here, and then you tell it from your side, because, yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm just a filler character.
Basically, yeah, Winter doesn't come along until a while after.
Winter's an NPC.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, we'll leave the old clan, we'll make the new one, with Wicked Wild One in the Discord, if you don't know. She is the owner of all of this, everything, okay? She owns everything. Basically, we made a new clan. Oh wait, no, because it was before that.
Yeah, I knew you before that. Should I tell the story?
Yeah,
go for it.
Tell the story.
I'm interested. I've never heard.
I just remembered.
Okay.
I'll
a
chime
history
in
lesson
with stuff that I remember.
Yeah,
you can tell most of it.
So I was watching a Houndish video. Shout out Houndish. What up, dog?
Which is why we all got Gamer Link, because of Houndish.
We all got Gamer Link because of Houndish. I went onto Gamer Link. There was a clan there. I will not name the clan. I'm not going to give it any promotion at all. I joined said clan, to which I was bombarded with nonsense, but there was a couple good eggs and gold stars that shone out. And yeah, Curtis was one of them. Wicked was one of them. Boomer was one of them. Hi, Boomer. I miss you,
Boomer.
I miss you, Boomer. He never talks to me.
He hates us.
He does.
Yeah. He actually wants to come on the podcast.
I know he wants to come on the podcast.
That'd be hilarious. Put him on.
Hilarious.
We'll do that next year, and we'll have to make it like a not safe.
We'll bring some guests on.
Yeah.
And we'll roast them.
So I joined.
The roast of the Lost
Yeah.
Legacy.
I'm sorry, continue. So there's an old clan. Something
old
about
clan.
a houndish.
I've joined Houndish's spread the good word, the gospel of
God.
Gamerlink. I've joined Gamerlink. I've joined this clan. Curtis is there. Wicked's there. Boomer's there. I got a couple of friends to join with me because I had a clan beforehand, but it was literally 5 people, and 3 of them didn't even play the game at the time.
Yes.
I can't remember. Like I'd met Curtis and Boomer, I think, at the same time.
Yeah,
I think we'd
because
fire teamed up to do something.
I don't know. I think it was just straight into the raid.
Was it straight into the? I'm sure we talked
'Cause
beforehand.
no, we did after the raid because me and Boomer were teaching raids like
Boomer
together. We
teaching
were the
raids?
duo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know this, do you?
Oh
He
my
was
god.
me and him like duo teaching Leviathan raids like every night. Like we were on the grind. Okay,
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
we were like teaching everyone,
We be
new people,
teaching.
old people. Yeah, we were doing that together. Because I think that's when you joined. You wanted to do a raid,
Yeah,
and
I'd
then
never done a raid.
that's when I met Spriggs and Buddles.
It was Buddles first.
Buttles.
Spriggs joined later
Oh yeah,
on,
it
I
was
think,
Buddles that was because
because he
Buddles was in
came
with
in for the raid with me.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, and I can't remember the other guy.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, who was it? Y and Fi. Yeah.
It's not important.
So
It's not
anyway,
important. So
it's not important.
we're in
We did
Leviathan.
a
It's me, it's
yeah.
Curtis Boomer, it's my friend Buddles. Wi-Fi is trying to get people to 1v1 him in Crucible for some reason, and some other guy that I can't remember.
Story by the way.
Oh, hold on, your mic's
Oh
having a
my
bit of a
god,
moment.
Curtis, are you?
Oh my god, cut that out.
Mic check.
Hello?
No.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. So, yeah, we're everything's going well. We get to it was dogs, wasn't it? We were stuck on because I had no idea what was going on. People were
Was
saying
it
numbers.
dogs?
I'm pretty
No.
sure it was
People were
dogs.
saying numbers.
No, it was
People were saying
Gauntlet.
numbers.
It was Gauntlet.
Oh God, no! Oh, my first gauntlet was so bad. No, I don't want to remember that. If any of you play the Leviathan with me in future, when we get to Gauntlet, do not put me on the shooting buttons duty, please, because we'll never get out of that raid. I'm so bad at it. I'm so dumb. So yeah. No, it was dogs. I remember. It was definitely dogs.
For
Because
when?
for when right, let me go. Right. So let me go. What? You're holding me back, Curtis. Let me
I'm
go. Let
sorry.
me fly.
I'm sorry.
So we're in dogs. I remember this now. We're in dogs, and we're all just stood around because of there's like a cataclysm. I call it the cataclysm. It's just like an ending, and people are getting messages from like all sorts of people. It's like it's time. Assemble your men. We go to
Yeah.
war and all this kind of stuff. And like
Well,
Boomer turns to us and is like, hey, Justin,
it was me. It was me.
was it you? You're
Yeah,
like,
I got the
join this
message from
clan.
Wicked. I got the message
We're
from
like,
Join
okay.
this clan.
Wicked. She was like,
Oh, your mic
Oh
is
no,
terrible.
Curtis.
everyone in that
Oh
raid.
my
Oh good
lord.
lord. Oh good
The,
lord.
the
Guys,
other
stop.
place.
He's being brought into the Vex confluxes.
What is
Guys,
going?
guys,
Stop the recording.
no.
So me and C and Buddles, Boomer, and Wi-Fi, and someone else were in a raid. I get a message from Wicked telling me to join the new gamer link and get everybody that was in the raid into the gamer link, and like the people that were in the other game link into the new game link, and that's what happened basically.
Yes.
So you carry on.
So that happens. either halfway through Dogs or at the end of Dogs. I can't remember. And I'm like, okay. And then there's like a new clan, and then we join that one. And then I haven't we get to the gauntlet, and there's a very bad gauntlet happens, and it just isn't going well, and we stopped the raid there because we continued it at a different date
Yeah.
with other people. But essentially that's how me and Curtis first interacted.
Yeah,
And
there was a
I think
better
I was in
night.
that old clan for 2 days before that happened
Yeah.
as well.
I was in for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks or something like that at the time. There was a better time, no, not I say a better time. There was another time where we did Escalation Protocol all
Yeah.
night. Literally,
Yeah.
I don't know how long that was. It was 10 hours straight of Escalation Protocol trying to get the EP shotgun, and we found this mute. We found this mute.
My son.
We found
What?
yes. We found a mute.
Nova. That was his name.
Yeah, Nova. If you're out
Or
there
her name.
somewhere, Nova.
My child. Return
Come
to me.
back. So, we're doing Escalation Protocol. Obviously, this time it was hard to do. Well, not hard, because there was the tractor cannon and Nova bomb buff thing.
Yes,
that
we
made it so you
still
delete
at
them.
least 9
But
people to do
we
it.
needed quite a few people, so
Ugh.
we got 9 people in eventually by joining obviously sessions, joining the server world things.
And
Finally
random.
we get this random mute guy who doesn't have a mic or anything. He can't talk. He was just in the world. We invited him to our party. He could hear us, so he would react to what we were saying through his character.
Oh, I love it.
And that was one of the funniest nights of me playing Destiny ever.
What a lad.
That was when we played I would walk 500 miles, and everyone had the strut emote, and we were all just in a circle strutting to the song, waving around.
So the strut emote fits perfectly with the chorus. So when the chorus came on, we were playing the song, and as soon as the chorus came on, we was 3, 2, 1. We all pressed it, and then we all just sat strutting at the same time. And
shameless plug. If you go to our Instagram, there is a clip of that happening, just without the song audio.
God, yes.
Is there?
Yeah,
Wait.
I uploaded it a while ago to our.
I gotta go find this before my time.
Hoppers.
It was so good. That was one of my best nights that I said. So yeah. Anyway, that's how me and C met.
Yeah. And now we're best friends.
Woo ya yeet.
So, where I came to this picture, a long while ago, D2 comes out. I've got me and my boys who played D1 all together. We played D2 for a while. All of them eventually get bored of it and leave, pretty much. And then I'm just playing the game, very happy with it, being a solo player for a year and a half, pretty much, from Curse of Osiris up until Black Armory comes out.
Yeah.
And it's going well, but there are some things that I need done that haven't gotten done because I don't have a group. Things like the Izanagi's Burden and stuff like that, where it's just well, I can't solo this now, can I? And
not that time anyway.
No, not that time. Like an absolute bot, I was watching a Houndish video, and at the beginning of one of the videos, it's got the whole gamer link thing, and I was like, okay, I'll download this, see if I can find a clan. And I search up Xbox clans, and there's only 4 at the time. There was only 4 actual options, because there was a ton of clans, but all of them were one person.
Yeah.
Just in their clan. I was like, well, I'm not joining that. And then I find there's 2 of them. There's this Winter Wolf gaming thing that I message, and they never answer. And then there's a second one, those Lost Legacy thing. So I answer here, hey, can I get an invite to this clan, please? And they're like, sure thing. So I was like, okay, cool. And then there's an invite to their Discord thing too. So I joined that, and it's all right, well, at least I got something. And then that was at the end of Black Armory, the start of Season of the Drifter, I think. And then throughout Season of the Drifter, having a good old time. It's a video game, and I eventually just like play with the clan more. And at some point, I am demoted to admin, and I start a Minecraft channel on the thing.
Oh wait,
This
we
was
need to talk about this though,
I'm still going.
because no, but before that, because I messaged you asking you to be an admin, which is a very important part in the story, Windsor. For
No,
considering what you were
Wicked
going to
did, not
say,
you.
I did. I have
Well,
the text.
that's not what it says in mine. Mine says the first text is you messaging me like hi, and then I message you like, "Hey, do you need an invite to the Minecraft thing?" And it's like talking to you like you're like a new player or something because I've never seen you speak before at all. Yeah, so this is like late season of the Drifter. Curtis messages me about starting. I don't remember exactly the timeline, but like messages me somewhere around the very beginning of the Minecraft server.
Yeah.
And, and then we begin it. It's just hilarious. Because I don't know who this Curtis guy is, and his gamer tag K9 is like, huh? Is this the same guy?
Well, yeah, because you didn't know, like, even then, like, I joined the party, like, Wicked told you to invite me to a party, and you was like, wait, like, who's this?
Yeah.
And then I joined, and you still don't know who I am.
No, I didn't, because there was nothing to give that away. At the time, there was no accurate admin list. There was one, but it was like outdated by like a year or something for whenever the clan started. You just have Curtis next to your name. That's not helpful.
I still
your
do,
gamer
by the
tag
way.
isn't Curtis, so it's
So
just
those-
like I don't know who this K9
The
guy
exact
is.
same. Don't change, guys. Don't ever change.
Don't ever
Okay.
change. The less you change, the more confused
The
Winter
worst.
will be.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious. And I
Well,
don't even know how.
Yeah.
What was my
was
first
gonna say.
interaction with you, see?
I was gonna say
Oh,
that
I
must
don't
have been
even
before.
know.
Because I don't even know. I just know when I met Curtis first because I felt like an idiot because he was like one of the clan leaders. I was talking to him like an imbecile.
I mean, at that point, I was an admin because,
Yeah, you were.
like,
I just don't remember.
months beforehand, I
What?
get some random message from Curtis, and word for word, it's "Oi, you want to be an admin?"
Okay, wait. Just to clarify, okay, because we have American people watching, and in America, that's like a really bad word, apparently, or something. So, in England, okay, we call that to our best friends, okay?
We do. That is true.
I'm just
Like,
saying.
it's a term of endearment to
Yes.
people. You're like, you
So
beep.
So yeah,
exactly.
I said that.
I went and really quickly looked at what was the first DM to Serial that I had. It was you sending me your D&D character info sheet. So we were already like friends at that point. I don't know what the first interaction was.
It probably was something to do with actually playing Destiny.
Yeah.
Because, like in this, because I wasn't playing Destiny in the season of the Drifter because I didn't have the DLC, and
Oh.
it was like I was playing on my brother's Xbox, so I didn't play as much or anything. But it must have been somewhere like when you joined, you must have played an activity with them or something, or a raid, maybe.
Because we definitely played together before the
did
Minecraft
something.
realm was a
There
thing.
was something before the Minecraft realm.
I just can't remember what it was. It's one of those weird things where you don't know, but then all of a sudden you've got this mate who's just there. Like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
I mean,
friends
it was
for
like
ages.
that.
Don't know
Yeah,
how.
to this
Friends to
day, I
start?
regret talking to C.
No, thanks. I love you too.
No, you, Curtis.
Whoa,
Oh,
all right.
no. That's a bit toxic.
Nix thou.
So yeah,
So
I mean, I think we covered the stories pretty well.
That was pretty good.
Kind of, apart from the technical
Kinda.
difficulties.
So TLDR, I was really bad at a raid. Curtis added me to a clan. Winter just appeared. It was
like an
immaculate
absolute
conception.
bot. I found it on a Houndish video.
Oh no.
And
Gosh.
now we're all a big happy pod squad.
Squad.
Pod squad. Pod.
And now you're here, and your ears are being vibrated by our lovely voices.
Bzzz.
Aha. Oh.
That's all I gotta say. All right, Curtis, bring up the next question.
But Winter, it's your turn for questions.
That was my
Dang it,
question.
he caught me. Okay. One
You
moment.
bot.
Okay. All right, next one. This is from a community member and friend of mine, Speedy Bread. Comparing Shadowkeep to Forsaken, which one was your favorite and which one was better in your opinion?
Before we answer as well, I'd just like to point out to people who can't see our Discord server right now, it says the question from Speedy Bread, and then in bold capital letters it just says the word "hyuk."
I was just about to bring that up. I was gonna say, and directly after there is a bolded hyuk.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I think Speedy Bread would appreciate the hyuk.
I think he would.
Alright. So, who wants to answer first? Has anyone got their thoughts about it, or
I have a lot of thoughts,
time
but none of them are gathered.
I have a gathered thought.
Go for it.
You go first then.
Okay. I prefer Shadowkeep. Reason 1. Spoilers. I mean, it's Shadowkeep. I mean, if you're not caught up already, it's your own fault why you're listening to this podcast. Go play Shadowkeep.
Right.
Spoilers. Story-wise, so much more stuff happens in Shadowkeep that changes the world in compared to Forsaken, that was much more of a personal story. Reason number 2 I prefer Shadowkeep to Forsaken is that Kay doesn't die in this one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, okay, the question is though, which one was your favorite, but also which one do you think was better? So you could have a favorite one that wasn't as good. Like Shadowkeep could be your favorite one, but which one was actually better in terms of like playing the game?
I preferred Shadowkeep to Forsaken.
I'm just making sure. You get
all for the story reasons. Like Eris Morn comes back. I love that. I love Eris Morn. She's a beast. The moon is amazing. I love the moon. The way they changed up all the armor 2.0 stuff, all the mods, and all the new guns and activities, Vex stuff for Season of Undying. This new season of stuff is boss. I'm loving it. Forsaken got real samey for a while before like Black Armory and stuff started. So
are we counting that? Like, we count that as Forsaken though? Like the seasons?
No.
Okay.
No, in that case, then yeah, definitely prefer Shadowkeep to Forsaken.
Forsaken
was
Shadowkeep
good
on their own.
I'm not saying Forsaken was bad. Forsaken was very good, but I just prefer Shadowkeep.
Yeah.
And that's all I've got to say about it.
Okay.
Plus Vex, yum.
Like, there's a lot. I mean, first off, I love D2, and I've been happy with it pretty much the entire time, where a lot of people haven't been happy with it. And I understand, but I'm just a gamer. All I do is grind. So I'm just out here playing game. I'm having fun. It's almost not even comparable to me because like the existences are so different from me when Shadowkeep came out versus like what was going on with me like when Forsaken came out. Literally an entire different existence. And like I was a solo player at that point. I definitely enjoyed Shadowkeep so much more because I had people that actually playing with me and like friends on the game, which mattered a ton. And also a lot of good changes in Shadowkeep, but there were things that were just straight up more/better that are in Forsaken. For example, in Shadowkeep, we got 0 new additions to vendors, almost all of them, just like nothing new. But in Forsaken, there was a vendor refresh for everything. There was a ton of new world drops. There was a second location completely hidden until people started finding out about it, the Dreaming City. which in itself is just full of tons of stuff, and I loved that.
Mhm.
But the experience wasn't as good overall because of the state my existence was in at the time, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, taken as just, like a bullet point of content, Forsaken has more. That's because there were 3 teams working on it compared to the Shadowkeep's 1 team. But overall, I liked Shadowkeep more. I liked the time it came out more. Shadowkeep, in my opinion, was better. I know there's a lot of stuff that could be definitely fought over about, like, which was actually better. And yeah, Shadowkeep is my favorite of the 2.
Okay.
Also, I liked Cade now. Sad he died. Bring.
So,
Don't kill him, please.
although Cade died.
Rip Cade.
Okay. I want to say that. One sec, cut it out.
Oh.
Technical difficulties.
Rest in peace, Curtis.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. I'm just gonna sing so I know where to cut. I'm gonna technical difficulties. I'm gonna take a puff of my C6. There's a cloud in front of my screen. Are you back?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. I know where I'm gonna cut out.
My dad brought my food.
Oh.
I have kebab.
Look at this dude with the kebab, man. Like, what?
Right,
Where's
let me just
mine?
move all the bags.
What's the word I need to insert here? Donner?
Donner
Yes.
kebab.
All right, so
Donner.
My favorite was Shadowkeep. In terms of, it was very nostalgic, going back to the moon. The things that I was doing on the moon made me feel like I was playing Destiny 1, and like I drive past a place where where you kill the knights with the swords, in the what's it called? Can't remember what it's called. Underneath the moon, where you kill. It's like on Destiny 1.
Hellmouth.
Yeah,
Hive Fortress.
There was a mission in Destiny 1 where you killed the knights with the swords, and you can only kill them with the swords.
Fist of Crota?
Anyway, alright, it was nostalgic, okay? That's the point. Nostalgic, okay. It was nostalgic. I feel like it was, I guess, I don't know, it was maybe because it was less to take in, that it felt a little bit better as well. You didn't have so much to worry about. But in terms of being like better, I'd say Forsaken was better for the game overall, because before that we had Curse of Osiris and Warmind, and like if we had if Forsaken was bad, I don't think we probably would be anywhere near like
I'd be
Shadowkeep.
I'd still be playing it, but I know a lot of people wouldn't.
I'd still be playing the game. I didn't mean like playing the game. I meant like
It'd be in a very different place.
Yeah, the game would be in a different place. It wouldn't get Shadowkeep and the changes that Shadowkeep brought, like having different weapons in different slots instead of them only being fixed to one slot. There was that. There was they added bows into the game.
Mm-hmm.
They added a bunch of new vendors, like you said, a new planet, and then a planet that you didn't even know about until you like unlocked it.
They added Hero Brian too.
And then the dreaming city changing weekly. You had different activities to do each week to get like different stuff. I feel like that was better for the game than Shadowkeep was. But I enjoyed playing Shadowkeep more. It was my favourite because of the nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's my answer. Oh, you're sleepy. Okay.
No, you.
So... Yes, I am.
I know you are. I didn't even get to talk about this part. So I as I've said on a previous podcast, I think I joined Destiny as a game when Taken King came out. So I didn't have
Yes.
any of this nostalgia for the moon that everyone else had.
Mm.
So I had a different view at it, and I feel like I had a better experience because none of it was rehashed for me. This is all new. This is good stuff.
Well, that's the thing though, because like someone who's not played it before, has a good time playing it, and then someone who actually has played like or been on the moon in Destiny 1, it's nostalgia, so it's fun that they're playing it as well. So like it works for both kind of players, people that have played on Destiny 1 moon and people that have played on that haven't played on it. So yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
good.
I
Yeah,
also
because I was. Oh, go on.
there was a in D1 after I joined, like right before Rise of Iron came out. I decided to go and play all of the previous campaigns from like year 1 D1 because I had never done that. And it just made me more confused than anything for two reasons. One, the D1 campaigns in year 1 were very disjointed and didn't really make much sense with each other. And two, they laid it out in a way where, so I was going on it based off of lowest level to highest level. That was a
Yeah.
mistake because there's a point like halfway through the vanilla D1 campaign where if you go by lowest to highest, you would start Crota, like the first mission of the Crota campaign. And then
Yeah.
after that, you would start the first mission of the House of Wolves campaign. And then it would
Yep.
rotate between all three until you're done with all three campaigns. And good lord, I was confused. So I had played through all this stuff that, like, you know, the moon was about, but none of it stuck because I was playing 3 campaigns at the same time. It
Oh my god.
See, I think I was fortunate
was
to
terrible.
have been not so well off to get all the expansions all in one go, because when I started, it was. I'm fairly certain it was pre Rise of Iron, post Taken King.
Oh,
But
I
I
love Rise
played
of Iron.
through. I didn't have any of the expansions, so I played vanilla, played the campaign, played a load of like the activities. That's where my nostalgia for the moon comes from, because I spent a lot of time like
Mhm.
just playing about on the moon.
The moon.
Then I got the. I think that it was before Rise of Iron. There was like a Destiny: The Taken King, but it was like a game in itself. But it came with Dark Below, um, House of Wolves, and Taken King. So then I played through those campaigns in order, rather than doing the circling spiral of this campaign, then this campaign, then this campaign, like what happened to you. So I actually made sense of it. I think I clocked on.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that's when I switched over to Xbox One and then did Rise of Iron. So I kind of
Oh,
I
Rise
got
of Iron.
I played less hours in it, but I played it the right order. So I think I got the best of
Makes
both there.
sense.
Which is nice.
Yeah, I started the game by being game shared, the version of the game that had the Taken King with all previous expansions. So there was
Mm.
a lot of quests I had that were from previous expansions, and I had no clue because I was too early into the Destiny experience to know about separating like sections of content in the game between each other. But I was deep enough in the game to know that there were quests. So I was just doing things, and I was
Just
felt so confused when like different storylines are happening.
yeah,
It was really fun.
yeah. It was. I mean, I played from like the start to the end, so it wasn't the same thing for me. I
I
already had
wish I
like
had.
questing. Um, but yeah, I think we already touched on that on the
We
previous
did.
podcast. So if you want to know
Indeed.
more about that, you should go back and look at the previous podcast. By the way, okay, we have more. You should do
All
that.
right. See, you got the next question?
So we're coming to it towards the end of the podcast now. So we're going to roll off some final questions. Our first one is from Sai, who asks, "What is your favorite music genre if you had to pick one?" So there's none of this. Oh, I like all sorts of music business. We all like all sorts of music here. You have to pick one. I'll go first. My favorite is nu metal Yes, I'm unashamed. It's so good. Hey, do you like metal? Yeah. Do you like other stuff? Yeah. What if you combo that? Think of a genre, any genre. Curtis, give me a genre.
Pop.
Don't do it. He did it.
Pop is not a genre.
It is
Pop is not a
technically.
genre. No,
It's a category. Okay.
it's a category. It's not a
Yeah.
genre. It could be a genre.
Listen. You're asking me. You're
Okay,
asking me
how about
questions.
country?
Yes, new metal, country type, like metal and country. Stained has a lot of that stuff
I feel like I
going on.
really wouldn't like that, but that's
It's
interesting that they have the
it's not
power
that
to just
good.
be one with everything. It's not that good.
It's not that good. Give me
Alright,
another one. Give me another one.
Obviously, if I say hip hop, you're gonna say like fucking Limp Bizkit.
Most of it is
Limping with
metal
the
and hip hop.
biscuit.
You're limping with the biscuit, and several other bands.
And others.
Yeah.
So yeah, new metal's my favorite. It's just so diverse and interesting. It could be really sad. It can be really like off the wall mental. It could be a combo of all them things. It's just boss.
It could be sad or it could be rad.
Oh yeah.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right, Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to really think about this one.
You can continue. See, don't worry, I didn't mean it.
You carry on going, see?
I'll go.
Oh no, I'm good. I've said my piece. It's new
Okay.
metal.
There's a lot more to have said. Yeah.
But I could go on
You
for
get
a
the
while.
gist of it.
This is towards the end
Exactly.
of the podcast.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if I had to pick one, orchestral. Just like, grand stuff that goes in video games a lot, like stuff during like boss fights or Dark Souls, things that just like they've got all the strings going, they've got all the wind instruments going, and just everything crescendos, and it's just powerful. I love that stuff. It is so strong. But I don't know. I feel very split because like half of me loves orchestral stuff to like listen to, and then the other half I love singing along with things. So like Disney music and just other songs that are fun to sing along with.
Yeah.
But I'm very split between the two. Because neither of them are one genre.
Yes. Which is
the big issue.
Yes. It's the biggest issue. I'm going to pick my favorite genre right now, not my favorite genre of all time, because there's too many and I can't pick.
There's a lot.
And I know you said, you can't do that, so I'm picking my favorite one right now.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
I'm going to... My favorite one right now is probably hip-hop / rap. I don't want to say just hip-hop because the UK is called like grime, and then the Americans is like, but it's part of hip-hop, but it's like called its own thing. So like rap, I would say rap.
Alright.
Which is because, alright, you can... The way... Okay, how do I explain? So... You can make a song about anything in rap. Like you can make a sad song about there's a song by someone called NF called Why Would You Leave Us. That's a really, really sad song. See, you'll probably cry if you heard it. I'm not gonna lie.
You showed me it. I think
cry
I was
every time.
rather depressed.
Oh yes, I did show you that.
Yeah.
There's stuff like that, but then there's other songs that can like make you feel good. But the reason why I say hip hop right now is because you can keep going back and listening to the songs, and then you'll catch something new that you didn't hear the first time, and there's always something new that happens the more you listen to it, and like I didn't notice that this was like the rhyme scheme, or this was a good bar. Like this is all rap talk and
that sounds
stuff
fun.
like that. It is really fun. Well, yeah, but like bars, like
bars.
Just saying, like if I say bars, if someone doesn't know, like doesn't listen to rap, they won't know what I'm talking about. It's
enough,
like
fair enough.
Yeah, it's like the punchlines when I showed you that Dave, and there was one song that you said like you started laughing because he said oh, what did he say? It doesn't matter. You said like the punchlines, and I was like, that's literally why I like listening to it, because you listen to it more, you find out more. So that's my favorite right now.
Because like I listen to all sorts. Like I've been a musician for years, so
Mhm.
like if you're a musician, like you have to appreciate and all genres.
Yeah.
Like you can not like stuff. Like I don't like Justin Bieber. I don't like all the pop stuff that's on like the top charts and stuff like that. I think it's all garbage. But I can respect like the people that make the music behind it, like
Oh
the
yeah.
skill that go into that kind of stuff. Like I'm a big fan of reggae. I'm a big fan of old like 90s hip hop. I love like Ice Cube and NWA,
Yeah.
Cypress Hill, like one of my favorite like rap groups.
Mm-hmm.
But then I like things like the Destiny soundtrack.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You know, like you have to have still
I
have a
can't be
wide variety of
stopped.
stuff.
Like from Disney, basically from Disney Channel music, alright, Disney movies music to like fucking the heaviest rock band you can listen
Yeah.
to.
I could listen
The movies
to
particularly.
a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down one
Oh,
day, and the next
hell yeah.
I could be listening to Demiurge by Meshuggah. I've said that wrong as well. Demiurge or
Recently,
Demiurge, I'm not sure.
I have no
But
clue. It sounds like a cool
Meshuggah.
name though.
I think it's
They're
Damish.
mental. Meshuggah are mental.
Recently, I have been rocking out with the Frozen 2 soundtrack because I love Frozen and Frozen 2. And wow, that's some good stuff.
That's where I
Yeah.
draw the line, I think.
No. Like I haven't even seen any of the Frozens, but I still know most of the songs from fucking Frozen 1. Okay.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to be a snowman? Let it go. Let it go. You know how many kids
Let it
at
go.
parties ask for Let It Go?
Let It Go stormed
No,
the
Curtis,
world
because I don't go to children's parties, you
and its
weirdo.
existence.
I go to parties, family parties with children there. Okay.
Imagine having a family. I could never.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
which
Mum.
is why you cried at the song. All right.
I don't cry
God.
a lot. I don't
No.
cry. I only cry
Anyway.
at Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I don't.
cries
Oh,
from
I
that.
don't think I've ever cried at a movie.
I have.
I have, definitely.
I don't think I've ever, like, obviously you just said you cried at Lord of the Rings. See,
Yeah.
it's a movie.
But not like when people say, oh, like, you know, when you cry at movies, people think of things like Titanic. I didn't cry at Titanic.
No.
We had
That's
to
because I
watch
didn't.
Titanic in
That's because I
school,
didn't
like,
care
all
about
the time.
Titanic.
Yeah. When that guy gets pinged off like the propeller and makes that really like pung noise, like I laughed out loud.
That was hilarious. I forgot about that.
Like
It just threw my memory into that scene.
Well, yeah.
Pung.
I don't think I've ever cried at a movie. I've had like tears in my eyes in like different parts, but I like never like shed a tear. Like my eyes watered a little bit, but I've never.
Well, yeah, I'm not like sobbing.
No, I know. I'm not saying that, but you're saying you cried, like a tear came out of your eye.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I've never done that to a movie. Like a tear's not come out.
Curtis is a heartless bastard. Confirmed.
No, it's not even that though, because my eyes water. I just don't cry.
They don't leave the
They
rim
don't
of the-
leave my eyes.
Yeah.
That's literally it. They just stay in there. Like,
You're a
we're having a
closet.
good time.
You're a closet film crier, and it's
I think
okay.
most
Curtis.
closet film crier. I think the most recent cry at a movie was the first time seeing Frozen 2, like 3/4 of the way through the movie.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that actually.
I can't relate.
Yeah.
I can. Okay, back off.
How about one that's not about crying? We have. Just remember what I wrote down.
What is your write down?
I'm gonna read it verbatim. What's your favorite color, fam? From Anonymous.
Favorite with no E.
Favorite
Yeah.
Favorite
color, fam. What's your favorite color, fam?
Well,
color fan.
like just straight up red. Like
Red.
That's it. Red.
Huh?
Red is my
Any
favorite
particular
color.
shade, or just like a nice solid red?
Any shade of red. Any red. Give me any red. Give me red right there.
I am against that for one reason. It's because I am red-brown colorblind, so I hate maroon.
Oh my god.
Oh, F.
I have no freaking clue what color maroon is.
What is it?
Explain it.
Tell me.
It's a brownie red. There you go.
Yeah, but like those are the same to me. I don't know.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Well, maybe you could do what Logan Paul did and cry when looking at the sun. Oh, not the eclipse. Looking at the eclipse.
Look at
He's an idiot. Looking at the sun.
I think I'd cry if I looked directly to the sun as well.
Okay, well, personal favorites are, notable mention. I love black, obviously, but like
Of
purple
course.
and green for like, colorful colors. I love them so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Black, white. I like white.
White is very, very good.
I like all the shades between. I like all the greys.
Uh-oh.
I'm a fan of that sort of monochromatic spectrum. Other than that, I'm a fan of green. I like green.
I love green.
Green's a good one. It used to be blue when I was little. It used to be blue. Anytime my nan, like I was like a little in, she'd be like, "What's your favorite color?" I'd be like, "The sky." Like blue. I'm like, "No, the sky." And they always thought I meant turquoise. The sky is not turquoise, Nan. You are colorblind. The sky is blue. And I'm a rebel now. I like green, black and white, and grey. Because I'm boring. But green.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, those are god tier colors.
Yes.
Most
Colours
of what
are
I
great.
own is just like black clothes.
Yeah.
Imagine if, like-
I love black.
And
It's
like
so nice.
flannels.
Imagine if like we couldn't see color and we just saw in black and white.
I'd be
That
happy.
sucks.
Yeah.
Everything's my color.
Yeah. That's yeah.
That was just a quick one. And then
Yeah.
we
have one more,
one-
don't we?
we've got one that is actually a question.
One more time.
Yes.
That was asked by well, I've wrote that down, but it was actually Winter who asked it.
What did you write down?
Frostbite.
Oh, frostbite. I love frostbite.
We'll that'll be explained probably at a future podcast.
Oh, we should we should have a section about that at some point, but not this one. No,
Not this
no,
one.
This
no.
one. Come
Okay,
back
have to
to
wait
the
for
next
next year.
one.
So, come back next year. Damn it.
Why are
So,
people asking me what I'm gonna do in a month's time? I don't have 2020 vision.
No, I can't.
Oh my
It's almost
God.
over. I can almost not use that
Stop.
joke. I'm so sad.
Stop.
Wait, no. I could use it. Just reverse it. All I gotta say is, people asking me what I did last year. I don't have 2020 vision.
Thanks for listening to the podcast, everyone.
This more. But wait. Anyway.
But wait.
All right. The last one. The last one of all.
Yep.
How do you feel about the shaders in Destiny 2?
Who wants to start?
I love them.
I'm medium.
Simple answer. I love them. I like the freedom of splitting up different things to use different shader slots, because I hated that everything was singular shader in D1. There aren't any D1 shaders that I miss, besides maybe Glowhoo, but I mean there's just a better version of it in D2 now, which is this like Basalt Toxic from the... I think it's called Basalt Toxic, from the Halloween event. That shader is just black and like incredibly neon green. I love it.
But what about Chatterwhite? Like,
Okay,
that's
I mean, like I've got
shader.
the same thing, which is just whatever it's from the 9.
Oh, I played Trials of the 9.
I mean, I have it. Like it's the same thing as Chatterwhite.
The 9.
Yeah, I understand the not liking the having to consume all the shaders each time on usage. That's kind of annoying having to, like have a lot of them on hand. But ever since they came out with the like collection system, it has not been an actual issue. Because I remember back like when faction rallies were a thing, there was no collection system. If you wanted more of a shader, you had to go get more. So like it
Yep.
was a pain. But ever since the collection system, I've absolutely loved it because it just costs like some Glimmer legendary shards, which I've got tons of those.
Yeah, there's a lot. You get a lot of those, like
Yeah.
just by playing the game. I see. I've said this. I've said this before. So now I'm just gonna sound like I'm whining because you probably heard it so many times. I hate that they like. So if I'm like expecting a shader on my armor that I currently have, like especially the new ones, they're
Mhm.
making the pants like green, all right, and then waist above everything like just like black or something. No green anywhere on it, like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
mixing the colors, like actually like having the colors like match. It just looks like it shouldn't be like it looks like you put on like a mix match of like black pants, a pink t-shirt, and a blue helmet.
Yeah, there is a fair amount.
And you're wearing the same shader, so they did that. They designed it like that.
Yeah,
So it's
there's a
not
fair
you.
amount of
You're not
armor
putting it on.
pieces and a lot of shaders that really don't work as big single shaders because of some weird like coding where like the pants are bright yellow and the shirt is like dark purple. Like what is going on here?
Yeah, exactly.
I
I hate it.
for sets like that, I just use mono shaders. They're like all white, all black, all dark blue, stuff like that because you just
Well, that's
can't
the
do
thing,
anything
though.
else with them.
That's the thing when it's how many years are we into D2 now? 3? Are we 3 years in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still not an all black shader. There's always a sheen to it or a random extra color or like it's like all checkedy looking. Just Bungie, please.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do that because they
in
want your
D1
pants.
there was from the Halloween event. Let's see, I've got it on my character here. Super black from the Halloween event in D1.
Yeah.
That is black, black, and dark gray is the third
Yeah.
color.
I remember that as like
And that
the
one is very
specific
good.
shader.
And I thought I would miss that in D2, but ever since I've gotten specifically Dead Orbit Resurrection, I do not care because it's so much better looking.
The Dead Orbit ones are the ones that I rock usually if I'm not
Dead
going
Orbit
all
Resurrection is
Vex
the one
colours.
that gives your armor like a like winded dark,
Looks chalky.
I mean just like all black with like some like white wisps to it.
Yellow, white.
Like
It's
that is
so pretty.
That's nice. I'm currently got Dead
know.
Orbit Fate on my Titan at the minute.
Dead Orbit Fate is pretty good. It's a less contrasted version of Dead Orbit Resurrection. And then Dead Orbit Camo is kind of weird. It's one with a little bit of green in it. I don't really understand.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that one.
I didn't like it on the Hunter's cloak.
No, I don't like that the cloak is green.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you like stop showing off though? Because like I didn't play on PS4 when the faction rallies were out, so I don't have the Dead Orbit ones on my PS4 account.
It's that time again. Sanctioned complaint to Bungie, give us faction rallies back.
Faction
rallies?
Them.
Yes, please.
I don't give a hoot about trials. I know a lot of people do, but I want faction rallies.
I want faction rallies for two things. Faction gear, make us some new stuff.
I love faction.
It was always really good.
And unique weapons.
Not even the weapons.
I love faction weapons.
I'm not even bothered about that. I just want to go to New Monarchy and get a red shader. I don't own a red shader.
Oh, I love New Monarchy Diamonds and New Monarchy Regalia are, I think, two of my most used shaders.
Yeah.
They're both so pretty. Go for it. Go for it, Curtis.
I have that on my Xbox account. I don't have it on my PlayStation account. I play on PlayStation. No. Bring them back, for fuck's sake.
That's what you get for being a traitor.
Traitor.
No, it's not. It's what Bungie did to me.
It's all Bungie's fault that you don't have an Xbox anymore.
They need to just release the faction. Just release it. Just next season, bang, faction rallies. We already spoke about it in another podcast. We spoke about it in another podcast.
We spoke about this.
Go watch it if you haven't already.
Love that.
Faction Wars 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Please, anything.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my final things about Destiny.
The final verdict.
The verdict.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like them. Just more, please, of just colors.
Yeah. So in
black,
conclusion, I like the D2 shaders. Where is faction rallies?
Faction rallies, faction rallies, faction
I don't like the shaders that they're coming out with recently because they don't match.
The recent ones have been bad.
And
one recent one I really do like
rallies.
is Vanguard Angelos. It's like a slightly different twist on the precursor Vex Chrome. It's like pure white with like chrome blue and chrome silver. It's really really beautiful.
I'd have a little look into that.
It's from the Shadowkeep.
The Vex ones were good. I like the Vex
if you don't have it, I don't know if you can get it anymore because it was Season of the Undying's like title thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mike do have it actually.
You may have.
I
don't know. I'd say check.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanguard Angelos is good. A lot of them are just like meh, and I trash them, and then I put on Dead Orbit Resurrection again.
Because all black is just it just
I
looks
love
so
it.
good. It just looks so good. When you're an edgy titan like me, you either look like Vex so completely, or you're just all black.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I have one more complaint.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I hate.
Hmm?
Hate. All right. Guardian of Salvation, armor, Titan, arms, massive, big ass fucking arms. All right. The arms, they look cool. All right. I don't want to see the shadow of the top of my big ass fucking arms every time I'm running into a place on the floor because it looks stupid.
This is a very
Curtis
weird flex.
is literally shouting at his own shadow.
Yes. I hate every time I see it. I'm like, oh, it's so bad. It annoys me.
I don't
It
know what to
reminds
say
me.
to that.
It reminds me that I'm wearing massive arm things.
You're
They look like
a
it looks like I'm wearing armbands. Okay, I don't know what you call
God.
them in America.
Armbands.
Okay, they're
Armbands.
things. No. I was watching something, and there was an American that didn't know, and he said they call them something different. I literally was watching something the other day, like 40s or something. I think he said they called them.
Excuse me. What else would you call armbands besides armbands?
I don't know.
That seems wild. I gotta look this up at some point.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
off track. I'm sorry. I hate the shadow. Take away the shadow, Bungie.
What? No, I like the shadow.
What do you mean? You don't use the Titan?
I don't use the Titan. That's the point. I'm a hunter main.
Oh God.
How can you like the shadow when you don't use it?
Because I see my cape in the shadow. It looks good.
No, your cape is fine. The big ass
The opinions
arms.
and beliefs of the members of this podcast do not reflect the beliefs of Last Legacy at large.
This
He's
is
got
true.
a point, though.
Bungie, don't remove the shadow, please. Thanks.
Remove the Titan shadow.
It breaks my immersion.
As one last thing I gotta say. This is just more me complaining.
Oh my God! Right,
Might as well get out now.
No, please.
Last time we gotta do
It's
it.
just me being toxic. I just want Siva stuff back. God, I love those guns.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Siva was my favorite enemy type, and I miss them.
Season of Siva.
Season of Siva, please. I'm begging you.
Next
Bring us
season.
back to the Cosmodrome.
Cosmodrome.
Open it
I
up.
would love to. I would
Have
love
access.
to. I
Access.
would love to go back to the Cosmodrome.
I mean,
God.
Saint did say he'd like to go see old Russia again.
Yes, he did.
Is he hinting?
I don't know when they're gonna update us and give us the name of the next season, but I just want Siva to come back.
Well, on that bombshell, I've done it again. I've said the top
you
Gear line
You
again.
said Top Gear.
Oh,
God.
Toppest of gears.
I
The
just need
toughest
like
of gears.
Toppest.
that's
of
gonna be my
gears.
New Year's resolution, is that I'm gonna sort out how to end the podcast without making weird references to like just British TV shows that I don't really watch.
Well, it's just that easy.
Wait, this is probably the last one podcast. Like this will come out just before New Year's. So like this is the last
Hopefully this
podcast.
comes out around the 26th, 27th, 28th area
Look,
of the month.
There's only one holiday-related sentence I gotta say, and it's Happy Halloween.
Okay.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. I'll be normal.
Well, you can't. Did you not get the memo? You're not allowed to say Christmas.
Wait.
Just say
Christmas.
Xmas.
Christmas is illegal.
Illegal? Oh my god.
It's an outlawed.
Well, I'm a
Outlawed.
criminal.
Curtis, he's on the run. 2019 was his last year with the pod. He's on the run. We miss him.
This will be the last time you hear from me, guys.
My last words
Curtis.
changed the world.
In the arms of the angels.
Oh my god. Alright, let's end it. Fucking hell.
Right.
In the arms of an
Oh my
angel.
god.
This is
Oh.
flashbacks of my past doing raids with C and Winter, not knowing who I am. Minecraft realm.
I'd be mining.
All right.
Okay, alright.
I'd be mining.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
No. So, just a heads up to everyone, because this is the last one of the year, 2019. It's come to a close. It was rubbish.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it
It
went
was
by
alright.
so quick. It went
It
by
did.
really quick.
It really did go by quick, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Who
I'd
knows?
say this was my best year for personal reasons.
We're dying quicker.
I'm not gonna make it to next year. I don't know what you're
Jesus
talking about. So
Anyway,
this is the last one for 2019. So happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy whatever it is that you celebrate. I'm not up to date with that kind of stuff. Don't at me. We hope you have a lovely new year. We hope good things come to all. Next year, there's going to be a change to the podcast in
Uh-oh. You're
not
booting
so
me
much-
off.
not so much scheduling. None of us are going anywhere.
Winter's gone and I'm on the run.
It's just going to be me
See.
on my own, just talking to no one. There'll be some changes. There's going to be the thumbnails that you see on YouTube, if you're listening to us on YouTube, which you probably are right now. They're going to look different. The format's going to be a little different visually. Like that matters. It's a podcast. No one really cares. We're looking to have guests on next year at some point.
Yeah, we will.
We don't know who, but there will be. Hopefully, I think. God, I hope so.
The first guest will be Curtis back from exile.
I've returned.
He's seen some shit.
Oh God.
The return of the Jedi.
No, please. The rise of the Curtis.
Oh my god.
The revenge of the. Oh, I just said my last name.
We'll beep
Oh
that out.
no, he's
We'll beep
out
that
of himself. Now he's actually on the run.
We're gonna beep that out. Oh yikes! Oh, I'm gonna get this
Ooh,
done
beep
before we
that
get
out.
pulled up.
Here, beep this out too. Also, cats. Got him.
Oh, got him.
End it before we go any
Whoa,
crazier.
no. I want to say
Please.
one more thing to the people for the new year.
Change the world.
Okay.
My last words.
For the new year, I want to say, in 2020, don't let your memes be memes.
Oh, good Lord. Is this 2014?
Oh my god. Okay. There'll be some changes. Changes to the podcast. You'll
Oh
same
wait,
us three.
wait,
It's all the
wait.
same shit.
What's
Oh,
up?
We have
let
to
me
finish.
finish.
We have to finish the song. Losing my religion.
What was the song? What was the song? at the
Losing
start?
my
That's me in
religion.
the spot. Like losing my
Losing my
religion.
religion. Copyright claim. Okay, all right. See ya.
Yep.
Oh my
Nobody
god.
goes.
Bye bye.
Yep.
I love you all. Miss you.
Join
Links in the
the Instagram.
description.
Links are in the description.
Join the Instagram.
Join. I don't know how it works.
Link the Instagram. Joins in the description.
I'm not gonna make it.
We have a new community server
Yes.
that
Yes.
has
Yes.
the
Yes.
new COD and Halo right now, but you can play any games. Join and you'll meet people and play games, and it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. All the old links from the old videos will be changed to the new server, so we don't link you to a server that will no longer exist.
Well, I
in a
sure
couple
hope they
days.
are.
I sure hope it does.
No.
So yes.
So
He's
we're
done.
wrapping up now. There's links down below to follow Instagram, to join Discord servers, the community one, Destiny one. Subscribe, like, ding the bell so you know when we're back next year.
Ring
We'll
the
see
ding.
you in 2020. Thank you for listening this year, and good night.
Press
Now it's
like
time
if
for
you
me to
up,
die.
fam. No.
At least you're not toxic, weren't you?
Yeah, you're
Last-
right.
Last time we were toxic.
Let's see.